I feel I have to dress up every day.
Strongly disagree.
No,
Is this
no,
strongly
This is
disagree?
strong disagree.
just-
This is disagree. That's somewhat
You
disagree.
can say.
And that is agree.
I'm sorry.
Me? What am I asking?
Why do
I mean, what
you
am I-
strongly disagree?
Why do you?
Oh, I strongly disagree because it's not really that important to dress up every day. You dress up when you want to.
I'm the same way. I dress up when I want to. I still dress up every day, though. I don't think you should have to, though. It's not that serious.
I say like it's a time and a place when you need to dress up. Like if you need to be looking good, it's at the third. But like if I feel like I'm not obligated to dress up for anyone except myself, so I don't feel like I need to dress up every day.
I'm kind of with him. Like, it's a time and a place for everything. Like, if you go to a certain event where people are going to be dressed up, you should be fitting towards that course. But if you go into the calf, you can wear sweatpants. Like,
I think for me, it's a confidence thing. If you look good, you feel good. So that's why I agree with this question.
Good evening, everybody. I am Dolphins Antonio Caldwell. I'm a senior here at Elizabeth City State University, majored in sports management and a minor in business administration. I am a part of the football team, cross-country team, and I'm a general board member of Campus Activity Board.
I feel HBCUs provide less resources and or scholarships than PWIs.
Girl, I don't know.
wait, no, I don't agree. Wait, we're disagreeing.
This is strongly agree.
I don't know.
What?
That's disagree.
This is-
somewhat. That's neutral.
Yeah.
Cool bean. So I say I strongly agree because I've been to a lot of schools and it's just like kind of comparing the prices for clubs, organizations, all that stuff, food, all that stuff, you know, looking around here, being here. I'm a transfer student, by the way, so it's kind of like half and half. It's just a lot going on, I think. I don't know. How about you?
Honestly, I forgot the question.
Y'all said
Sorry.
receiving, y'all said about scholarships, right?
The resources are lower than PWIs.
Oh.
More here at HBCU or at PWI, or like opportunity and resources.
Opportunity research. So as like being a student leader here, I have like realized, because I used to also think that we didn't have nothing, but a lot of times most students from HBCUs don't reach out for it. It's a lot of scholarship money that goes to waste. It's a lot of everything that goes to waste that people don't take advantage of. Free events on campus that people don't take advantage of. Free gym, free everything that people don't take advantage of. It may not be better or to the caliber of some of these PWIs. We don't have that money. However, the things that we have, I feel like sometimes we just neglect that. That's why I said somewhat, because it could always be better. However, the things that we have are sometimes getting neglected.
I say somewhat as well, and I also come back to his, yeah, it's just about the opportunity and things that you do at your HBCU, then PWIs. Yeah, you say it right here.
Yeah, somewhat.
Somewhat. You messed me up, bro. But
I would say that like I don't know if it's here or HBCUs in general. I feel like, you know, sometimes they do stuff that makes them seem more like illustrious or better in a certain light, but the money could go elsewhere. They could go to better places. Like my department, I'm a sustainability studies major, and they say, oh, it's a new and emerging field, or it has so much potential, but at the same time, we don't get proper funding or enough funding as other majors. So I would say, like, I don't know if that's an HBCU thing or if it's an ECSU thing, but I would say that, like, awareness and money could be better distributed.
I would say that I've only been to an HBCU, so which is, you know, Elizabeth City State University. So I don't know, you know, what all ECSU has to offer in comparison to other schools. But I'm okay with, you know, what I've been allotted. So.
Hi everyone, my name is Nadria Godwin. I am a senior graphic design student here at ECSU. I am a part of 1704 as a member and as a creative who does anything and everything. So nice to be a part of y'all.
I feel I have to know popular HBCU party songs such as Dreams and Nightmares.
Oh no.
What is it? Something about dreams and nightmares.
You have to know party
I
songs.
can't hear you. I'm sorry.
About party songs.
I feel I have to know popular HBCU party songs such as Dreams and Nightmares.
I will.
I don't even know what song is.
Yeah.
No, what the?
I gotta.
Sorry. My name's Trilla. I just work, you know.
Right.
So I said strongly disagree because I don't even know what that is. So technically, me personally, I listen to my music. I listen to my friends' music. Whatever people put me onto, I listen to that. If it's at a party, I mean, it's not that serious to be honest. It's at a party. You're dancing. That's the main problem, I think.
Yeah, I feel the same way. I'm not really a party person. And I think that question kind of makes it seem like in order to fully immerse yourself in HBCU culture, you have to be a part of like the party stuff. But not everyone's like that. So, yeah.
Just more personal for me. Like, I'm a Greek now, and I'm also a senior. I'm enjoying my last year, so I go out to party. So, I mean, I tend to try to keep up with the new trends of songs. But no, y'all don't have to go out to have an HBCU experience. I didn't go out until my senior year, and I did perfectly fine. And I don't even now, I still don't feel like I have to go out. It's just kind of what I do a little bit more. But I feel like I'm privileged enough to do that because of my GPA and stuff. Like, I'm able to do that. So.
I say I'm neutral because, like, it doesn't really have to be like parties. It could be like a line dance, whatever. Like, let's say Flex come on. I don't know how to do it, I'm looking kind of stupid. But at the same time, I don't know Dreams and Nightmares. I know the first part. That's it. So I feel like you just got to dictate your own experience.
I say somewhat just because of you don't really have to know the culture songs. You like whatever you want.
That's real. Mm-hmm.
I feel HBCUs mainly provide soul food.
Okay. I don't know what
They do a lot of everything. They doing
How you feel
something.
about that one, bro?
Something
think so.
is what they do.
Like-
Something. I know that.
No.
Really?
No,
No,
especially not
I
ECSU.
disagree. I
Yeah.
disagree.
Personally,
I don't really
it's some
eat
type of
here.
food.
Thought this here.
I say I strongly disagree because like, the only time they want to soul, if they really serve soul food, is probably they go in there. Any other time, it's something else, like spaghetti. Like they got variety. Yeah, they don't. That question sounds racist.
Yeah. Like, I don't know. That case is kind of like, cause it is an HBCU, so, and like I just feel like that's our food. So like what else? What else would we eat? And what is soul? What do we mean soul food? Like, I don't know. I feel like we eat the same thing.
We do eat the same exact food
Yeah, it's the
every
same
week.
thing, like, almost every-
But it's like you're gonna get that anywhere else. Like you're gonna go to like I done been to like some of the nice PWIs and like you still got fried chicken. It might not be on Wednesday, but like you still got fried chicken, you still got greens, you still got macaroni.
It's just
like,
food. They just
Yeah,
serve
it's just food. I don't think they be thinking that hard. Like, oh yeah, we gotta put seafood,
The black
soul
people
food, and
food.
black people food for HBCUs.
Yeah.
I don't think it's that. I don't think nobody thinking that deep. No.
Yeah, I totally disagree.
I have nothing.
I disagree about that too.
I don't really eat here, so.
Yeah.
You said you don't really.
My name is Isaac Lassiter. I'm a sophomore, and my major is Sustainability Studies with a focus in environmental technology, and I'm a member of 1704 Media Productions.
I feel like HBCUs are very D9 oriented.
Well.
I agree because I don't know anything about that.
I'm gonna stay.
I can't say. I'm about to say.
I don't want to go first. Yeah.
Well, I'm D9, so I do feel like it is. Like, you do get privileges from it, but also at the end of the day, we're a regular student like everybody else. But sometimes we do get a little bit more favoritism, even me sometimes. So yeah, I would say we do.
My grandfather's D9, so I see it a lot. I've just been around it most of my life. And it's just a lot going on with that here and every other place. It's like, oh, that's cute, that's cool. We'll dance.
I also feel the same way. I do have family members that are part of D9, and since I came to a HBCU, I've been seeing a lot of it.
I somewhat agree because like there are events where it's just a normal event, but at the same time, let's say that I remember last year during the Viking Spirit Awards, they say they play organization song, then they come up, and the next organization song, then they come up, Well, maybe it's because it was the second half of the year was around Viking Fest and Pro A season, but I don't know.
I think I'm pretty neutral because my experience as an HBCU student, I can go to class for a semester or even my whole career as a student here, and I don't have to interact with anyone who's in a sorority. You know, I mean, it's advertised, but it's not it's not in my face. I don't learn about that in class. So,
Not in class, for sure.
I feel like it's a lot of it. I feel like it's a lot of it, but it isn't forced. You don't have to go to that D9 event.
You
don't have to. But most things are catered around it. I feel like most of the events that you go to is going to have a D9. It's going to have a splash of D9 in it. Mm-hmm. But that's just because, D9 is a part of HBCU culture.
Right.
You go to a HBCU, it's going to be in there somewhere. Right. Because your advisor, somebody is going to be Greek. Somebody around you is going to be Greek. So I feel like it's automatically going to be in it. But sometimes I feel like at some places it does get excessive, but I don't feel like ECSU is that place.
Yeah, I think it's just connected to the pride of it, like you said. It's just it's part about who we are as HBCUs. So
I am Antonio Odom, senior business administration major. I'm the campus activity board president and an active member of the Beta Zeta chapter of Alpha Alpha Fraternity Incorporated.
I feel like students at HBCUs are very judgmental.
I disagree.
I wouldn't agree. I'm gonna say agree. I want to say strongly. I really want to say strongly. Man. I really want to say strongly. I gotta say. I got to. Everybody gotta have their 2 cents in something, and
that's what it is. Man.
Not gonna lie, people judge you everywhere. I've been everywhere. They always judging. They always thinking something. No one cares what you think, to be honest. In the nicest way possible, no one cares. You shouldn't care what other people think. It doesn't matter at the end of the day, to be honest.
I heard crazy stories from other HBCUs about people being judgmental and elitist and this, that, and the third. But, I haven't really gotten that here. You know what I mean? Maybe people should be talking right. No. I haven't gotten that here.
He's something.
Curious to elaborate. Oh, I didn't make that business.
I'm just saying, I have, and I feel like it's interesting. It's an interesting place to be. I try to keep myself away from that, though. It's okay, you're judging, okay. You're done.
Really, you're done. Down to me here. Maybe because I don't be talking to people for real. Even then.
People find you.
They might, crack jokes, people joke with each other, but they're not gonna be like.
The thing I'm getting to is nobody never tends to do it directly at you. But if you look at some of the apps on campus, like Fizz, Fizz is a very big app where they got a problem. That's where that first question that they asked us stem from. Do you feel like you need to get dressed every day? Because some people feel like at HBCU is put your best fit on every day. You gotta put your best fit on every day. But, being confident in yourself, just realizing you don't have to. But I do feel like it's I feel like we got that stigma, and I do feel like it's there. It's these different cliques. It's the same way with every school, though. It's not just HBCUs. I think that it's the same way with every school.
I would say that, like you were talking about, maybe I am being judged, but I haven't received any criticism or judgment about the way that I am. And again, people may think about it or talk about it behind your back, but to me personally, I haven't felt judged at my HBCU.
We got to talk
more conversation.
I feel like HBCUs are unwelcoming of other races.
That's not true at all.
What's sides?
Yeah.
I just strongly disagree. I feel like we include a lot of everybody, within all the organizations coming into our school. They usually get more scholarship money, honestly, for being considered a minority. So I don't think that's true. How they might be treated by other people or looked at by other people, that's a different story. Some people don't feel like they should belong, but that's not what we're here for. Everybody should be able to get an education, and HBCU should be open to everybody. And I feel like ours is a pretty equal school.
I think Black and African American people are very misunderstood. And so I think especially other people, other cultures coming into an HBCU may be intimidated just based off of, stereotypes or ideas that they've created about who Black people are. And so they've created an environment in their own minds that makes it seem like they're being excluded or that they're unwanted. But I do think that a lot of HBCU students are protective of their school and the place that it provides for other Black people, if that makes sense.
I just strongly disagree about what the question was asking.
Oh, I feel like HBCUs aren't really aggressive to other races and stuff. I feel like they're more protective of their own safe space because we are not allowed in a lot of spaces. So just having a place where you can be yourself around people who look like you is amazing. But like at a HBCU, like we're inclusive to all other races. But at other schools, they're not as inclusive because they don't really care about it, to be honest. Like, I mean, kind of like, oh.
Yeah, I agree. I mean, like, on how other races are treated, I've noticed that how they're treated is reflected off how they treat others or how they move in the setting like HBC. I know people who, or I've seen people who like don't immerse, they're really cliquey. They don't really
Get out of the shell.
Adapt.
Yeah.
But like I have seen like people come and then they do adapt to the culture.
And
that like
They have a good time.
That was so
and they be
good.
loving it. Like,
Yeah.
they be
So
loving
great.
it.
So much culture.
So it's like, yeah. Well, I think we're inclusive. I think HBCUs are pretty inclusive.
Yeah.
More inclusive than they are to us.
My name is Malia Lassiter. I'm a senior graphic design major at ECSU, and I'm a part of 1704 Media Productions as the creative director of The Compass, which is our magazine.
I feel like HBCUs are solely party schools.
or just disagree on
Bro, PWI's.
I personally think that HBCUs are not party schools because, one, I came here to do work. I came here to get a job, get a degree, so I can leave and get some money. And being a transfer student is kind of like the easiest thing. But I feel like here, yeah, we do party. Okay, we're just celebrating being in college, youngest part of our lives, whatever, having a great time. I feel like partying isn't that, like, prioritized, but they do a lot of partying. Depends, like, what are you partying for? You're just partying just 'cause party. You drinking because it's Tuesday, but, I mean, hey, it's to each their own, you know, you can drink on Tuesday. That's your life, you know?
And I think to bounce off of that, your experience is what you make it. And so if you come to college just to study or whatever, that's what you're going to do. And if you come to college to go to parties, that's what you're going to do. So.
I do disagree about the HBCUs just about partying. It's about coming here, getting your education. Also, playing sports if you're a sports guy or getting into your field.
I strongly agree. I strongly disagree. Because, yeah, you know, partying is a part of college, but at the same time, at HBCUs, I've seen like some of the most studious people I've ever seen in my whole life. You know, balancing organizations, clubs, classes, etc. And you know, I feel like there are many other PWIs that party just as much, if not more, than HBCUs.
ECU.
I was about to say, I definitely think that, like, I think it's like a fact that PWIs party way more than us. But the reason why we looked at it as a party school is because of our culture. Like, you can literally turn on a speaker and play a song that most black people know, and we're going to get up and dance because it's part of us. It's not, oh, they having a party. No, this is our culture. This is what we do. Yeah, we dance in the cafeteria on some days. It's just what we do. It's not a party. But going out, having a scheduled party, I feel like PWIs do that way more than us.
I agree.
Truly agree with
Yeah.
that too.
Yeah.
But I just
Name
feel
a
like
few.
it's just our culture. We get that stigma because of our culture.
Yeah.
Like
Yeah.
we just be some lit individuals. We
I
just
feel like
always-
once we start like being prideful in ourselves, people like want to be like, oh, they're aggressive and they're
They're
just
doing-
Yeah,
they're being
that
loud
thing.
and you're just too happy, to be honest. I just
that
hate
they
that.
don't like to see us happy.
Right,
Because but like most of the people that is so-called partying ends up being lawyers, doctors, because they are still doing what they're supposed to do.
Exactly, because
As long as you handle your
This is the
business,
time.
it really
Right.
don't matter.
I feel like HBCUs do not prepare me for the real world.
I'm gonna.
I think I said disagree because I feel like people have been saying, HBCUs do what you want them to do. If you are not doing anything, playing video games all day, not gonna lie, I hate to say it, but how's that gonna help you in your future? You know, I'm just saying. So it's like if you do everything, you get jobs, you get organizations, you get clubs, you go to places, you go to Thurgood Marshall, you go to the Leadership Institute, you go to DEF CON, stuff like that. You're getting yourself out there, you're getting yourself in the professional field, you're building leadership experience, you can do that. But if you're sitting around playing video games, taking 2 p.m. walks for 5 hours, not doing nothing, it's like you're just choosing not to grow yourself. You can grow whatever you want to grow. And the more you do that actively, the more you can be a better person, I think, personally.
Man, I forgot he's on the mic. I said I somewhat disagree because I feel like HBCUs, we have the resources to provide you with, but you have to use those resources. And I feel like there's a lot of people who come to HBCUs and they don't use the resources that are there. And when you don't use those resources, then graduating from and I had this discussion before, and y'all can say if I'm wrong, but I just feel like if you go through a HBCU system without doing nothing, just doing the bare minimum, you just go to class, your lineup isn't going to be as good as the person who did that same exact thing going out of a top PWI, just because of like the level of the education and where you're coming from. But I feel like whenever you get into that HBCU culture and you use the different things that you have on campus, the career development, networking with your friends, the way that we all networking right now, if you don't use that at HBCU, I don't feel like you're really going to get too far. And that's just the reality of it to me, if that makes any sense.
I do disagree because it's about what you do, and if you get out your room to push yourself to be successful, it's not just going to be handed to you. You have to go out and use your resources.
I'm gonna say I'm neutral because it's gonna sound like real simple, but I haven't graduated, so I can't share. All that sense. The programs that I do have, I don't know if they will prepare me for the future all the way, because I haven't seen the future. I don't even know what I want to do after I graduate. So I'm saying this might be a personal thing, but I don't know what the future has in store. So I think that's.
I chose somewhat agree because I think that when you graduate college, nobody's ever fully ready for that next step. Or I don't feel like I'll 100% be ready for the next step because there are certain things that you have to learn on your own in order to get to where you feel you want to be career-wise. And sometimes the classes that you take or, the internships that you do, aren't going to prepare you for where you're going to be next because, as he was saying, sometimes you don't know where you're going to be. And so sometimes it's up to you to figure out how to get yourself where you need to be so that when you graduate, you can meet your career goals.